Hi, I'm George. I'm here with the VA GeriFit program. This is our instructor, Lauren, and I hope you enjoy.
Nearly all older adults can safely meet the national recommendations of engaging in low to moderate intensity physical activity. Please do not exercise if you have any symptoms that have not been evaluated by your healthcare provider, such as pain in your chest, abdomen, or joints, unusual swelling, difficulty catching your breath, dizziness, or fluttering in the chest. If you experience any of those symptoms, stop and reevaluate before continuing. If you have any further questions, please discuss your exercise plan with your healthcare provider. Hi guys, I'm Lauren with the Baltimore VA with the GeriFit program, and we're going to be doing some chair yoga today. So all you need is a chair without wheels, and let's get started. So sitting in our chair, having our feet firmly placed on the floor. If you'd like, you can close your eyes or just have a soft gaze at the floor. We're going to start taking some deeper breaths. So inhaling and exhaling out through the mouth. And one more time, inhaling and exhaling. So just coming to a normal breathing pattern, not changing anything, just noticing your breath. We're going to do a body scan. So just noticing your toes, your feet, your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your back, your belly, your upper back and shoulders, your forearms, your hands and fingers, checking in with your neck and your head. And just noticing any sensations that you're feeling. And taking another deep breath in and out. So from this grounded place, for class today, we're going to set an intention. This can be an intention that you choose yourself or one that I've come up with for our class today. And today I've chosen I am strong. So I am strong physically and mentally, and we're going to use that intention to power us through our practice today. So taking another deep inhale and exhale, we're going to start with some neck circles. So just slowly rotating your neck and head. It can be any way. Don't worry, we'll rotate sides. And just keeping that breath. And maybe stopping at one point just to breathe into your neck if anything feels a little sticky or tight this morning. And then switching sides if you haven't done so already. Just feeling your neck here. And if you can't get a full range of motion, that's okay. Listen to your body. I'm here just to guide you through your practice. And then bringing your head and neck back to center and relaxing those shoulders. Next, we'll be doing shoulder circles. So we're going to inhale and exhale, those shoulders back. Then inhale those shoulders up and exhaling them back. It's just opening up those circles. Now these movements can be as big or as small as you like. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to do this. You showed up today, and you're here in your body, and that's what matters. And again, coming back to that breath. And only 2 more times. And then we'll go the opposite way. So inhaling those shoulders up and exhaling them down. Just feeling a release in the shoulders right now. You can even have your arms down if you'd like, or on your lap. And now I'll do 2 more shoulder circles. And then you can relax your shoulders. Next, we're going to be doing wrist circles. So you can inhale your arms up if you'd like, or you can leave them down by your side. And we'll just do some circles with our wrists. And just noticing your breath, not changing anything, just noticing. And then rotating the opposite way. And then we can release our hands and place them on our lap. Next, we're going to be doing a upper back stretch. So we'll inhale those arms up in front of us. We'll interlace our fingers and then flip our palms and press away. So feeling a nice release in the upper back. Now you can keep those shoulders, elbows bent if you'd like. And then push away. Just enough so you feel a slight stretch. We don't want to pull or force here, just stretching. And holding here for a few breaths. And then pressing forward and maybe lifting those arms up. Exhale and releasing those hands and coming back down. Next, we're going to be doing a slight twist. So we're going to inhale those arms up. We're going to exhale our left hand back and grab behind your chair. And then we'll place our right hand on our left knee. You can then look over your right shoulder. And just feel a slight stretch in the back here. We'll hold this for 4 breaths. And 1 more breath. We'll inhale those arms back up and come back to center. We'll bring those hands back to our lap. Now preparing for the other side, we'll inhale those arms back up. Exhaling, twisting over to our right, placing that left hand on our right knee, and then bringing that left hand back towards the chair. And then if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can bring your gaze over your right shoulder. And we'll hold here again for 4 breaths. those arms back up and turn back to center, releasing those hands to our lap. Next, we're going to do a seated hip opener. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to lift our right leg up and open it over to the side of the chair, bringing our right hand to our right knee and maybe pushing a little bit just to open that hip, keeping that chest nice and upright and maybe engaging that core here too. And we'll hold here for 4 breaths. You're doing great. And 1 more breath. Well, then inhale, you can lift that leg up and bring it back to center. Now we'll do the opposite side. So taking a nice deep inhale again. Exhaling, opening that left hip and placing it on the floor. And then bring that left hand to your knee. And maybe press a little bit on that leg to open up a little bit more. And remember, we want to keep that chest nice and upright and nice long spine. We'll hold here for 4 breaths. And 1 more breath. Then bringing that left leg back in and placing it on the mat. Next, we're going to inhale our right leg up and flexing that foot. We're going to hold here for 4 breaths, just keeping that leg nice and engaged. And 1 more breath. And releasing that leg and putting it back down. We'll then do the other side. So inhaling that left leg up, keeping those toes nice and flexed. You want to point them up to the sky. And we'll hold here for 4 breaths. Maybe feeling some sensations in your legs. And exhale, placing that leg back down. Next, we're going to do some leg pumps. So we're going to inhale that right leg up again. And we're going to point our toes on an exhale. And inhale, pulling those toes back towards us. Exhale, pointing those toes. And inhale, coming back to us. So we're going to do that 3 more times on your own breath. And 1 more time. And then you can lower that leg. I'm just taking a moment to notice the difference between your left and your right side. And now inhaling that left leg up, flexing that foot, then inhaling, pushing that foot away and inhaling, bringing those toes back in. And we'll do that 3 more times. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, pushing those toes away. And 1 last round. And then placing that foot down on the mat. Next, we're going to be doing seated cat-cows. So you're going to inhale, arching that back and lifting your chest. And exhale, you're going to round your spine and rolling in those shoulders. Inhaling, you're going to arch your back and open that chest. And exhale, you're going to just round that spine and really feel an opening in your upper back. And we'll do this 5 times on your own breath. Really feeling nice and strong in your body here today. Linking up your inhales with your movements and your exhales. Now these can be as big or as small as your body will allow. You listen to your body today. And we'll do 2 more rounds. And last one. And then inhaling, coming up to a neutral spine, head and neck in alignment. Next, we're going to do a seated half moon. So you'll keep your left hand on your left leg. We're going to bring our right hand down. We're going to inhale that right hand up. We'll exhale over to our left, tilting over and feeling a nice stretch in your side body here. Now, if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can bring your left hand and point it down to get a little bit of a deeper stretch. But if you want to feel a little more safe and secure, you can leave that hand right here on your lap. It's totally up to you. And we'll hold here for 5 breaths. Making sure that you're not caving in your shoulder. We want to lift that shoulder up and stay nice and open. And as you do your inhales and exhales, you'll feel a little bit of movement here in your muscles, and that's a good thing. And one more breath. And inhaling up and coming back to center and releasing that arm. Maybe giving that shoulder a little wiggle if you'd like. Now we'll do the opposite side. So we'll inhale. We'll bring that left arm up and tilt over to the right. Maybe releasing that shoulder just a little bit. And inhaling up and coming back to center and releasing that arm. Next, we're going to do a seated hamstring stretch. So we're going to inhale that left leg out. And if you'd like, you can even shift a little bit forward in your seat here so you can bend over. We're going to inhale our arms up to about shoulder height. We're going to exhale, we're going to tip just a little bit forward with our, like I'm pulling you towards me with this string. And then you're going to exhale and lower down. So you can have your hands at the thigh, maybe next to your knee, or all the way down your calf, or maybe even touching your toes. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You just want to lean over your leg and making sure that that right leg is placed down so it's supporting you. And we'll hold here and breathe. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales. And maybe as you hold here, you can get a little bit deeper in your posture as those hamstrings kind of open up on this left side. And holding here for 3 more breaths. And then slowly walking yourself back up that leg and coming back up to a seated position and bringing that left leg back in. And just taking a moment to notice how the left side feels compared to the right side. And then we'll inhale. Exhale, we'll kick that right leg out. Making sure that left foot is nice and grounded on the floor. We'll inhale those arms up. And exhale, we're gonna reach like I'm pulling your chest with a string And exhale, we're tipping over our leg, holding at the thigh, below the knee, calf, toes, wherever you can reach today. There's no right or wrong way to do this. And just breathing into that back of your right leg. Now, as you breathe, you may be able to get a little bit deeper into this pose. And that's great, but if you can't, that's fine too. We'll hold here for 3 more breaths. Then on an inhale, we'll walk those hands back up our leg and come up to a seated position. And we'll bring that right leg back in. We'll take a nice deep inhale, bringing those arms up. And exhale, releasing those arms. We're going to do that 2 more times, just inhaling those arms up. And exhale, releasing those arms. Now you can shift back into your seat, having your back against the chair. Maybe relaxing those hands on your lap or down to the sides. Okay. So making any final adjustments or movements before we come into our Shavasana. So having your seat nice and stable, maybe having those shoulders back against your chair rest. You can close your eyes or have a soft gaze at the floor. Totally up to you, whatever makes you nice and comfortable. We'll take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just releasing any tension in the body. Coming back to that intention we set in the beginning of practice of I am strong. Hoping that you felt nice and strong during our practice today, physically and mentally, because you came to this video today to practice. So taking another inhale and exhale, just letting go of any stresses or any tension that you're feeling in your body today. Not worrying about anything that you have to do later or tomorrow. Just noticing your breath, not changing anything, just noticing. Feeling your breath coming in through your nose and out through your mouth. Letting any expression relax off your face. Wiggling the jaw, just to release any tension there. Relaxing the head and the neck. Feeling a release in the shoulders. Feeling a weight being lifted off your chest. Relaxing the back. Noticing your hips and your sits bones. And feeling any tension releasing from your hips. Relaxing the thighs and the backs of your legs. Releasing in your shoulders and upper arms. Relaxing your forearms and wrists. Relaxing your pinkies, your ring fingers, your middle fingers, your index fingers, and your thumbs. Feeling any tension or sensations being released in the knees. Just feeling relaxed. Relaxing your lower legs and your calves. Relaxing your ankles. Relaxing your feet. And relaxing your toes. Just feeling a wave of relaxation coming over you. And then beginning to deepen your breath. Taking 2 more deep breaths. And 1 more deep breath. Blinking your eyes open just to look at the floor. And then opening your eyes, or maybe bringing your gaze up. Our yoga practice has ended. Thank you so much for coming to practice with us today. If you'd like to learn any more information, you can check out our video here. And I hope you have a great day. Namaste. Thank you.